Live from our 7 Tasmania studios, your nightly news with Letitia Wallace begins now.
Good evening, everyone. 2 men have been charged by police following one of the largest single seizures of the drug ice in Tasmania. The pair allegedly imported 3 kilograms of crystal methamphetamine into the state worth millions of dollars.
A major police operation resulting in 2 arrests.
Early last week, Australian Border Force discovered a package which had arrived from overseas, which was found to contain 3 kilograms of methamphetamine.
A street value of $4.5 million. The package arriving from Spain with drugs allegedly concealed within camping gear. The AFP replacing the crystal methamphetamine with an inert substance before delivering the parcel to a Glenorchy property yesterday.
And then monitored the consignment. That consignment went to another address.
Shortly after, search warrants were conducted at multiple properties. 2
men, aged 58 and 51, were charged in relation to Commonwealth drug importation and attempt to possess a border-controlled drug.
Offences carrying a maximum penalty of life imprisonment. The pair faced the Hobart Magistrates Court this morning. Both men were remanded in custody and are scheduled to reappear on Monday. A significant joint operation for Tasmania Police and the AFP,
resulting in one of the largest single seizures of methamphetamine in Tasmania.
Police say the drugs could have resulted in up to 30,000 individual deals.
Today is a clear example of remaining focused on serious drug distribution to keep our community safe.
Meg Sides, 7 Tasmania News.
The opposition has accused the government of giving Tasmanians false hope with their targets for delivering more affordable housing for the state. There are currently more than 4,300 people on the housing wait list, and Labor says new stock won't be built fast enough.
The government has said that they're going to build 3,500 more social and public houses in the next 6 years, but they've only had approval in the last month to build 4. There's just no way that they're actually going to reach this target.
The state government says it's on track to build 1,500 new public houses by June 2023. Georgetown has had a muddy introduction to Tasmania's biking boom. The first section of the town's terrific trails opened to the sound of pedals ticking over as the local council lauded their potential for the economy.
The camera makes you feel like you're floating on air. Maybe because those in the saddle really are on cloud 9.
It was quite fast and it wasn't too hard.
It's a bit slippery, it was wicked, that was loose as.
Riders crunched the 15-kilometre course for the first time today, sampling what is likely to become some of the busiest terrain on 2 wheels.
We're the closest major world-class trail to Launceston.
And this is only the beginning. 80 kilometres of trails are being built in total, half of which is on Bell Bay Aluminium's land, which the company was eager to share.
We feel so passionately about the Georgetown community, and this is our way that we can give back.
And the company's own employees were among the first to hit the track.
There's been a few whiz past.
The trails are even seen as stabilising for Georgetown's largely industrial economic backbone, which is often at the whim of a boom and bust cycle.
So to have a parallel economy that doesn't have the same cycles is absolutely pivotal.
The only cycles here are the ones crashing through the course. Tom Johnson, 7 Tasmania News.
Hundreds of brave Tasmanians have put their bodies to the test in a gruelling multi-sport challenge on the state's east coast. The 20th annual weekend-long race covering around 120 kilometres across Freycinet's picturesque landscape.
A tough slog, one pedal at a time. Racers riding along this road leading into Coles Bay, finally reaching the finish line after a long morning of endurance.
120 kilometres roughly of various running, mountain biking, road ride and a paddle. So it's a big weekend.
More than 400 competitors from across the state today attempting day 1 of the Freycinet Challenge, a strenuous race made up of 4 stages for individuals or teams of up to 4.
Yeah, conditions today were challenging. The boat leg in particular was challenging for a lot of people, but I'd been putting in a lot of work in the boat for conditions like this, so it was kind of nice that the work that we'd put in for that paid off.
No, it's pretty hard going, yeah.
A decent turnout for the event's 20th birthday, with some competing multiple times over the years.
And this is my 17th Freycinet and 11th solo, so yeah, starting to slow down, I think, but I had a pretty good day.
We cater for everybody of every ability, and it's just about the multi-sport community coming together, having some adventure and having some fun for the weekend.
While everyone crosses the finish line and rests up today, the challenge is far from over. They'll be taking on the same gruelling stages in a different order tomorrow.
There's a little bit of relief today, but yeah, we're looking forward to tomorrow as well.
Ruby Kamane, 7 Tasmania News.
It's an important day on the sailing calendar, marking the official opening of the yachting season. Around 150 boats have taken to the Derwent to celebrate the occasion with a traditional sail past.
The vessels parade past the governor and she takes the salute from each of the skippers of the boats.
The tradition began in the 1800s and features fleets from 6 different sailing clubs. A ship which sunk 200 years ago at the mouth of the Tamar River has become the focal point for a Tasmanian dive group. Remnants of the Hebe may be elusive, but those scouring below the surface are confident its remains can be found.
Deep down off Tasmania's coast are sights to behold, but the true treasure chest of the Tamar is yet to be found. Somewhere in these waters is a wooden sailing boat called the Hebe, which was wrecked in 1808.
Most of the people here hadn't even successfully raised crops, so they were starving. So this is a very important ship because it was coming in with supplies.
Mike Jakes leads the Sea Dragons dive group, and although he went solo today, previous expeditions have seen an eagle-eyed cohort try to spy the Hebe.
The sea basically knocked it to pieces in a very short period of time and drowned one of the sailors, so it was a big blow for the early settlement.
He says the ship may be hidden beneath the wrecks of other vessels. After all, the ship's namesake, the Hebe Reef, is a villain of the seas, most famously claiming the Iron Baron in the 90s.
It's strange that a ship that's in a place so close to a city has never been found by anybody.
A lone letter sent by the ship's captain provides just about all we know about the condemned vessel, but the fact there is so much mystery surrounding the Hebe only heightens intrigue for divers.
It will eventually be uncovered and the mystery will be solved, but maybe not in my lifetime. We'll just have to keep visiting it occasionally and see how we go.
Tom Johnson, 7 Tasmania News. Stella Star has edged out her fellow Tasmanian Mystic Journey in the Group 2 Rose of Kingston Stakes at Flemington. Jockey Luke Curry rode the 5-year-old Bill Ryan trained mare to an exhilarating finish.
Stella Star drives Mystic Journey late, they hit it. Stella Star, I think. Stella Star or Pride of Jenny in a photo from Mystic Journey.
The photo confirmed it. The mare was paying $9.70 for the win and brings her career prize money to nearly $900,000. Not bad for a horse which cost 13 grand.
Good evening. 21 was the state's top across Launceston and Burnie today. Devonport 19, 15 at Hobart. St Helens and Friendly Beaches 14, 16 at Grove and Lyowini 13. On the close-up shows, low-level cloud about the east and southeast of Tasmania. Further out, a band of middle-level cloud is seen over South Australia with patchy low-level cloud over southern WA. Tomorrow, Tasmania sits in an area between low pressure systems to the east and west, separated by a ridge of high pressure. Southeast to southwesterly winds tomorrow 10 to 20 knots, swells up to 3 metres in the west and south and up to 1 metre in the north. A strong wind warning is current for southern coastal waters from Tasman Island to Low Rocky Point, and a minor flood warning is current for the South Esk and Macquarie rivers. Tomorrow's forecast now, Hobart and Richmond 17, a possible early shower in ooze. In the north, Launceston 21, early fog in Devonport, Deloraine 19. Burnie tomorrow 18, partly cloudy in Strawn, Curry 16. St Helens and Swansea 18 and partly cloudy in Whitemark. Looking ahead to the 3-day forecast now, Monday showers about the north and southeast. Tuesday showers more frequent about the west and far south. And Wednesday showers clearing the west and far south during the morning. Capital cities, an early shower or two and 19 in Perth tomorrow. Canberra partly cloudy and showers easing in Adelaide. And currently Hobart 13 and cloudy, Launceston 16, Devonport 16 and showers. And Letitia, don't forget to put your clock forward an hour as daylight saving starts tonight.
And that's all your news for now. Thanks for your company tonight. Enjoy your evening. Good night.